Join me, a Malaysian Chinese, on a journey to Vienna, the capital of Austria and a city of music and inspiration. We'll also see stunning architecture, enjoy breakfast at Café Central, explore churches, and savor the renowned royal pancake. We'll also catch a glimpse of classic horse-drawn carriages, taste delicious grilled ribs, and soak in the grandeur of Vienna streets. We came to Vienna by train from Salzburg. After getting off the train station, we grabbed a taxi to the hotel and met a really nice driver. When he learned that I was Malaysian, he asked, "How's Mahathir?" I replied, "He's still alive." It was so unexpected that I just blurted it out. We ended up chatting a lot. He's been to both Malaysia and China and is very well traveled. He dropped us right in front of our hotel, Moon's Hotel. To Moon's Hotel, named I guess for its unique moon-shaped windows. This is our home base in Vienna, conveniently located right across from the train station for our departure. After a short rest, we decided to grab late lunch at a highly rated nearby restaurant, just a 2 minutes walk. While dining, the waiter actually mentioned he arrived in Kuala Lumpur back in 1999, I think for travel or something. The fried chicken here was surprisingly delicious with a crispy exterior and juicy meat paired perfectly with the tangy salad, and the sausage was excellent too. After relaxing here for a while, we decided to head back to the hotel for rest as it was getting late and we really needed the energy tomorrow, and it's super chilly and windy today. We woke up early and headed to Café Central, one of Vienna's most iconic coffee houses that you have to go. I made sure to arrive well before its 8 a.m. opening to beat the crowds, as I heard there's quite a crowd here. Yet, when we got there, we found a short line waiting even before opening. Established in 1876, Café Central quickly became a favorite meeting spot for Viennese intellectuals and artists, including Trotsky and Freud.
We are here at 7:57.
Thank goodness the wait wasn't that long, and soon enough we were inside this historic venue. We were greeted by friendly waiters and immediately struck by this beautifully grand interior. The high ceilings, ornate chandeliers, the classic decor, all spoke to Café Central's rich heritage. You know, I don't usually have dessert for breakfast, but when you're in Vienna, where coffee and pastries are world famous, why not indulge? So the enticing aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the scent of pastries made the decisions even easier. My mom opted for a unique twist of salmon breakfast plate, which complemented the delightful ambiance perfectly. With every bite surrounded by its settings, steeped in history and elegance, it turned out to be a truly unforgettable experience. After breakfast, we set off to visit Vienna's historic St. Stephen's Cathedral, a landmark rich in history and stunning architecture. As we made our way through the city, I couldn't help but admire how impeccably clean and beautiful Vienna is. Every street, every corner looked like it belonged in a postcard. You know, it felt like there was almost no bad angle to the city. Of course, I had to take some photos for the gram. My outfit today was inspired by the YSL's iconic fashion show. Effortlessly cool, elegant, and just perfect for the crisp, chilly weather. So I also received so many compliments while I'm walking on the street, which I'm very thankful of. The city's street, lined with grand historic buildings, added to the perfect backdrop, and the lighting today was simply flawless. We took our time strolling through these picturesque streets, and I had to buy some coffee beans as souvenir, for myself of course. In Vienna, every turn revealed breathtaking scenery, and I could almost imagine how magnificent the city must have been in its golden era. Walking here felt like stepping into a piece of living history where old world charm and modern elegance coexist in perfect harmony. I can't believe I'm finally here at St. Stephen's Cathedral. It feels so surreal, just as stunning as the postcard, if not more. This Gothic masterpiece has stood in the heart of Vienna for over 700 years, witnessing centuries of history. Of course, we had to step inside and take a look, and yes, entry is completely free. The interior is just as breathtaking, with towering stone columns, intricate stained glass windows, and an atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly. Standing here surrounded by such history and beauty, truly makes you appreciate Vienna's rich cultural heritage. In Stephen's Cathedral, we explored the nearby shops for souvenirs. There was so many adorable and unique finds, it was hard to choose. After walking around, I got a little bit hungry, so it's time for dessert. We headed to DEMEL for their famous pancakes, and they were delicious, warm, buttery, and flavorful. The only catch, you have to eat them while they're hot. The cafe also had amazing view overlooking St. Stephen's Cathedral. I stepped into the Zara store just to kill some time, but somehow ended up buying a fur coat, something I technically have no use for after this trip, but at that moment I was freezing and it felt so warm and cozy. Plus, it actually complemented my outfit that day, so no regrets. We watched as horse-drawn carriage passed by, and it was such a perfect touch to Vienna's charming scene. We continued strolling and shopping, passing by countless tempting desserts, but I was just too full to buy more desserts. Along the way, we stumbled upon a stunning fountain. I have no idea what it's called, but I couldn't resist taking a few pictures with it. Even the flowers here are so beautifully arranged, adding to Vienna's enchanting atmosphere. The city has truly surprised me with its breathtaking scenery and warm, friendly people. On the way back to the hotel, we stumbled upon Grand Restaurant, which I heard serves amazing ribs. Since it's one of Vienna's historic restaurants, we figured out why not give it a try. We were welcomed by a friendly waiter, enjoyed the beautifully designed interior, and of course, had some great food. We took a short rest at the hotel, changed outfits, and headed out to explore the nearby streets. Along the way, we stopped by a beautiful supermarket to pick up some local souvenirs and snacks. After grabbing some things from the supermarket, we headed back to the hotel and noticed the lighting was still perfect, so I quickly changed outfits and took some photos by the beautifully moon-shaped windows, perfect for the gram. The next day, it was time to say goodbye to this beautiful city. We headed to the train station just across from our hotel to find out our train was delayed for over an hour. The chilly morning made the wait a little bit unpleasant, but eventually we boarded and set off for our next stop, Budapest, the final destination of our Europe trip. After that, we'll be heading to Guangzhou for a day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. See you in the next video.